Hi everyone, another year, another intro. Last year I introduced a new video series on my channel called In Focus. The aim of the series was, and still is, to feature artists or publishers that are less known, less popular, and somewhat underappreciated. This year we will continue with 11 new monthly videos. The only difference is that I will try to color a page before filming, so you can see a completed example of illustration. And some disclaimers, inevitable. I don't claim that the artist's features are unknown to you. I just want to bring more attention to their work. And also, art is subjective, and people may respond to it in entirely different way, which means that you might disagree with my choices. My choices who to feature might be different to yours, but I hope you still enjoy and find the videos interesting, even if the work of a particular featured artist is not necessarily your cup of tea. This intro will appear in all videos of the series in 2024, and enjoy. Hi everyone, welcome to next installment of In Focus video. And well, brace yourself, grab yourself a coffee or drink of your choice or snack, because that's another long one. So today we're going to have a look through books of Lenka Filonenko. And she's by no means unknown artist. She absolutely is well known. I just wanted to draw attention to her beautiful books because, again, I'm not seeing a lot of colorings from her books, maybe apart from the Magical Season, I think it's called, the book. Yes, Magical Season, which is her Christmas book, which I don't have, which featured some of her illustrations in Christmas Coloring Heaven specials, 2 of them, which is why I have them here. So we will have a quick look at that and other books, of course. I've got vast majority of them. I think I'm missing, obviously, apart from Magical Season, I don't have another one of Lenka's books, but I have pretty much all the others. So there's a lot to look through. So we are going to start, but before we do, I'll just tell you a little bit about Lenka. Lenka is a freelance illustrator and coloring book artist from Czech Republic. She self-publishes her books and you can purchase them directly from her on Etsy, which is where vast majority of mine came from. But also she publishes most, not all, I think there are 2 or 3 that are not on Amazon. But obviously when you purchase from Amazon, those are Amazon printed books. Most Lenka's books are in semi-grayscale, although I've noticed that she is now releasing her Amazon printed books in line art as well, if that's what suits you more. As usual, all the links to Etsy, to Amazon, to Instagram, and all the other links that I could find with regards to Lenka's art will be in the description box of this video, so head there if you want to know a little bit more. Lenka's books contain illustrations is inspired by eternal femininity, kindness, elegance. Her images are full of positive energy, joy, and natural spirituality. Lenka loves nature, dance, meditation, good music, and simple living. She started illustrating in 2017 and released to date 12 coloring books. She draws mostly digitally using iPad Pro, and favorite ways of coloring, because she also colors her illustrations as well, is pencils and watercolors. Lenka also has a YouTube channel, link of course below, where she has some useful tutorials and also flip-throughs of some of her books. So if you want to know more or watch some really good tutorials, then again, head to Lenka's YouTube channel. Highly recommended. There are definitely 2 tutorials there that I will be using very shortly. Actually, probably whilst you're watching it, I might have used one already, but not in those books. So, like I said, I do not have the Magical Season, which is the Christmas themed book from Lenka, but that's because I have Coloring Heaven magazines, which I'm a subscriber, and in 2 of them, so those are the 81 Christmas special, issue 81, and issue 107, which is the last December one, featured images from the Magical Season books. So on average, the ones that I think I've looked at, or I counted rather, 3 or 4 books of Lenka's, and they all seem to have 21 images. Across those 2 issues, there are 10 images, so pretty much the half of the Magical Season books you have if you have those 2 issues. So I just very quickly show you. I marked them. So in issue, which is that one, 81, I think, there are 4 images from the book Magical Season, and those are the ones. Unfortunately, I have not colored, so I really like this one. I must color more of those Christmas ones. Christmas is just such a week, because I love coloring Christmas, but it's such a short time. Although this year there is I don't know if it's just this year, or maybe there wasn't last year as well, but I didn't know about it. There is a hashtag on Instagram to color Christmas through the year. I don't think I'll do it every month, but actually I would like to do a couple through the year to color in the books. So yeah, so those were 4 images from the Magical Season in this issue. That's an older issue. And this one is quite recent, so that's last December 2023. And there are 6 in here. This is very beautiful. Oops. This is really cute as well. As you can see, those are line art, not semi-grayscale. I like this one too. And this one, I think this is the same one, isn't it? Actually, let me just check. I only just noticed. Yeah. Okay, so this one is double. And this one has a little bit of a grayscale. This one's very cool as well. And that's somebody else. So yeah, so in that case, since one is a double, so there's 4 in the older one and 5 in this one. Okay, now let's have a look at Lenka's other books. So this is Drop of Happiness. This book is on Amazon. This one is not in semi-grayscale. I believe this is, I don't have exact kind of, they will be more or less in order they were released, but I'm not sure exactly with few of them. So I don't know whether that was a first one or somewhere at the beginning, but I believe this is one of the earlier books. There is one book that I do not have, which is available only digitally from Lenka's Etsy shop, and that's Colors of Summer, which looks really pretty, and at some point I will have it, but I don't have it right now. So this is Drop of Happiness, and I think that's one of my favorites actually of Lenka's. Such a beautiful image. I mean, look at this. Love that little animal there. Look at his face. I love this one. I colored previously in one of Lenka's books. We will get to that one. That's one of the Amazon print. I've got 2 Amazon printed books of hers, and the rest from her Etsy shop. Oh, this is beautiful as well. Actually, I think I'm gonna speed it up a little bit because we've got loads of books to go through. Love this one. I think that's a cover image, yes. So Lenka said she loves meditation, and you've got, you can see some kind of, some of the images have like a spirituality as a theme. Oh, this is quite cool as well. So the self-published books, like this one, are all spiral bound, and they on an excellent paper, really thick. This is beautiful. Very thick paper. Oops. Takes watercolor quite well. Oops. And that's it. I see that's a cover for the, oh, what you call it, Colors of Summer. So this is Drop of Happiness. I've got the Czech version of this one. Now, another book that is not on Amazon, is only available in print and digitally from Lenka's Etsy shop, is Astralia. Somehow I'm drawn to Zodiac books, so that's another one. It has also a lot of descriptions of each star sign. Oh, I missed one. So that's Aries. Okay, I think I may need to do it a little bit faster because there are so many. Taurus. So there's like symbols for each, and then, oops, kind of portraits. And this has like beautiful, the descriptions have like beautiful border, ornate, you might say, border. That would be fun to color too. Oh, this is pretty. Cancer. That's pretty too, actually, that page, symbols page. Oh, and this one. Love how it's framed. Leo. Another pretty one, look at that. And that's very cool too. Virgo. That's my sign. I don't really kind of check. Oh, I love that one. Oh, so pretty. I don't really kind of subscribe to zodiac signs kind of characteristics, but I like to color them. And you've got these different flowers as well. Oh, I love that one. Dragonfly. Love dragonflies. Kind of intimidating to color, but I love them. And in real life and in coloring books. Sagittarius. Oh, that's very, very good. And yeah, you've got like different flowers. I wonder whether those are, I think so, yeah, because it says flower for each one. So each has like assigned a flower carnation. Like I said, I don't know much about zodiac as such. I just love to color it. Aquarius. Oh, that's very nice. Pisces. Also quite cool, yeah. And that's a testing page. And that's Astralia. Let's put this away. Now the next one is a little bit thicker book because it's an entire tarot book, so Art of Tarot. Each book that you buy from Lenka on Etsy is signed by her, which is lovely. So it has some descriptions, I think, of tarot, and those are some spreads, I think, that you can do. And I think, there are also descriptions of each of the major arcana, and the major arcana cards are quite like for the whole page, and then the rest of the deck are smaller. So we've got High Priestess. I wonder if Happy Catastrophe would be interested in that one. I know that she likes really color tarot books. Might be something you want to look at, Candice, if you're watching. If you like the imagery, of course. Chariot. Strength. The Hermit. Oh, I like that the Hermit is a lady, I think. Usually it's like a male hermit. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I love this one. Like Seasons. Justice. Oh, she's fierce. Love her. The Hanged Man, a woman. And it's a woman again. Very interesting and different. Death. Actually, really lovely illustration for Death. Temperance. The Devil. Oops. The Tower. The Star. It's beautiful. Oh, I love the Moon. The Sun. Oh, the Sunflowers. Judgment. And the World. Also lovely. And see the other cards, well, actually all of them, those are the same ones. You can cut out and have your own deck colored by yourself. And because it's on a good paper, I mean, if you buy it from Lenka, it's on a good paper, you totally can use it. So beautiful. You can have your own tarot decks. So we're gonna whiz through those ones because we've seen them. Big one. Oh, and that's the back of the cards. That's such a good idea, actually. Look, you can color your own tarot deck. How cool is that? So those are the major arcana that we have seen. Oh, so lovely. Thank you. Oh, that's the just the big arcana. For some reason, I thought they're all of them, but yeah. So you can have your own tarot deck. Very cool. That's a hefty book. So then the next, we're going to look at the books that I've got. Two of them bought from Amazon. So they Amazon printed books. And this is more recent, I think, from last year. Hello Spring. I have one coloring in this one, which I've done last year, so we're going to have a look at that. And this is kind of Easter and spring themed book, which is lovely, adorable. I mean, look at that hedgehog. That's a cover, isn't it? Yeah, just absolutely adorable. So again, in Easter, I am planning to color in this book in Easter and do some other, maybe during spring, some spring images. Love this one with the bra hanging on. Love this one. I might need to color this one. This is lovely. It's one of my favorites in this book. I mean, look at that. Look at this little fox in daffodils. Just really good flowers, I feel. This is lovely for Easter. Adorable. Look at this. Look at his face. Another beautiful Easter image. I like that there are some Easter images rather here, but they like also spring. There's a lot of nature in springtime, so it's not like entirely Easter book. As much as that's lovely to have entirely Easter book, it's very hard to kind of ever finish this. And this is the one that I did last year. So it's some of it, but not all of it, is alcohol based. So I think the leaves and flowers and the sky are alcohol. Did I say alcohol based? alcohol marker base. I don't know how you would base it just in alcohol. And I think those flowers and the grass and the bushes are done with watercolor pencils. And I think the cow as well, yeah. So that's watercolor pencils, and everything else is based in alcohol markers and shaded a little bit with pencils on top, which is kind of what I usually do in the Amazon printed books. I really love it. That was my first cow ever colored. I love this little cow. So yeah. So that was one I've done last year. Oh, look at those. I mean, the nature depicted in this book is just... How adorable is this little piggy? Absolutely amazing. So yeah, definitely my book for March. That's why I didn't color in this one this time, because I'm keeping that one for March. Dream Dancers is another book that I have Amazon printed, and this one's quite cool. I haven't colored in this one. Apologies, I haven't colored in this one yet, but this one's very cool. Do you know who's got really good tutorials in this book? Coloring with Elena, if you watch her. I mean, she's amazing. She has, I think, 2 tutorials. I think this one. So if you want to follow along, I can't remember. I watched them but a while ago. I can't remember. I think she used Prismacolors pencils for those. She's got this one, I think, if I remember correctly, and I think this one, which obviously her coloring is amazing. So both of them are absolutely beautiful in what she's done. So if you want to follow along, I recommend highly that you do. Beautiful. I've seen some beautiful colorings on the Instagram of this one as well. Not recently, sadly, a while ago, but yeah, very, very cool book. I like this one. So fun coloring, like in 20s fashion. Oops. Yeah, really, really lovely. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is also very fun. Testing page. So yeah, Dream Dancers. And then we've got some more of books that I bought on Etsy. So Fairy Bliss, which I meant to color in this one, because, you know, it's February and I wanted to do a fairy, but I got distracted by another beautiful book of Lenka's and I colored in that one. So that's what happened. There are some wonderful, wonderful fairies in here. Love this one. Look how beautiful. And I love that all the images are framed, and you know, the frames are really, really cool. And even if you don't have the actual frame, the composition is such that it's kind of framed, like in here is framed by flowers. Love this one. This is a lovely spring image as well. And the dragonfly again. This is very beautiful. Look at this elaborate frame here. This one's very nice. Oh, this is a lovely for autumn. That would be lovely in autumn colors as well. Love this little fairy within plums. And this, I think, is the one on the cover. Yep. And this is also beautiful. and a testing page. So that was Fairy Bliss. Beautiful book. Now this is the one that I got distracted by, Victorian Grace. It's an amazing book. I love it so much. One of my favorites, I think, from Lenka. And I loved it so much when I bought it. I didn't buy them all in one. So I think Fairy Bliss was the first one that I bought, and that was last year. And the Amazon printed books I bought last year. And I think another one from those, I can't remember which one. A couple of the others. And the Victorian Grace and the new book I bought recently. So this is one of my recent ones, but it has been released a while ago. And I love this one. I absolutely adore this one. It's one of my favorites. I mean, I love them all, of course, but this is one of my favorites. It's just so amazingly beautiful. So yeah, I was just so happy looking through this one that I picked an image from here and colored in this book for this particular video. This is lovely. Love this book. Oh, look at that. Like literally every single image. And this is the one that I've done for this video. And I love how it turned out. So I tested a couple of things in here on this paper. So I based her outfit, so the greenish color is in alcohol marker, and it works beautifully in this semi-grayscale. Now her face, her hair, the feathers, ostrich feathers, and a little bit of shading on this kind of fur something. And the frame is all done with pencils. And again, I used, what did I use? Polychromos, and they worked beautifully on this paper, really well. Now in the background, in this little frame, that's watercolor. And it got this kind of texture. That was the granulating watercolor, which kind of did not so much granulate in here, but it did a little bit in here. And it got this effect that I love. So that was watercolor. And this part of background is acrylic marker, I believe. Great, yes, it is. And I love how this turned out. And obviously there is a little bit of gold watercolor, if you can see on the kind of embellishments on her outfit and hats. There is none on a frame. I wanted frame to be done in pencils, so I did not do it in gold kind of thing. And I love how she turned out. Very, very nice. So yeah, love this this one. And it's a beautiful, beautiful book. That's very cool. Love this one. I mean, amazing, amazing illustrations. This was the, I was kind of torn between the other one and that I colored, and this one, so that might be next in the terms of coloring. Okay, and that's all in from this book. Love this one. Then we've got, okay, we've got three more people. Enigma. This one is, I think, Victorian Grace you can buy on Amazon, and I think potentially this one, obviously, those books that are coming are all semi-grayscale. I think there is also a line art of Victorian Grace that I've seen recently released. So this is Enigma. You can buy this one on Amazon as well. I think that all the ones that are coming, you can. There are Amazon's versions of it. Love this one. It's all about kind of more mysterious women, and I love it, love it, love it, love it. So it's not really, you know, you can't say that Lenka only does portraits, because that's not necessarily the case. Like in a magical season, there's not really like portraits. Same with Hello Spring. There aren't, but most are people. There are people there. Not in Hello Spring. There is no people in Hello Spring, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we've seen it. Love this one. I mean, look how just beautiful these images are. Amazing. All the books that are coming, I just absolutely love them. We'll definitely be coloring in them. And it's absolute pleasure to color on this paper as well. So this one, there is a good tutorial on Lenka's channel, how to color crystals, which is the ones that I was watching and will be using. Loved it. Because I'm absolutely not good at, love this one, and not good with coloring crystals. So I'm hoping to get better. Very pretty. That's a testing page. So that was Enigma, another stunning book. Spirit Animals Wisdom. So those are like people with what you can say is their spirit animal, and I love this one too. Oh, and I forgot to say why I chose Lenka to feature Lenka's work right now is because she very recently, I think maybe December-ish, she released a new book, which will be the next one coming. So I often kind of shuffle the artist on my list to feature in Focus Video. If they released a new book, I'll try to kind of combine it. But last month we featured Visan Ong, and she also released a new book at the same time. Kind of at the same time, you know, quite close to. So I thought, yeah, let me feature both of these wonderful artists and their new books as close to the release as possible. Beautiful. I love this one too. Oh, look at that. It's absolutely wonderful images. And I love the frames. I mean, you know, give me a good frame and I'm happy. Halfway there already. Oh, that would be also lovely, like for spring image, isn't it? Wind blown hair and everything. And a little bunny. Beautiful. That's excellent as well. Oh, look at that. Amazing. Love the compositions of the illustrations. Absolutely adore it. And another dragonfly. I think I colored maybe one dragonfly. They slightly intimidate me to color, but I love them anyway. Yeah, beautiful. And I love the color scheme on that color palette on the cover. I mean, I love it so much that I'm going to find it hard not to have it in my head when I color this image, not to repeat it. And this people is the new book. So it's called From the Heart. Look at this beautiful coloring. And I think the tutorial for those galaxy flowers, galaxy roses, is also on Lenka's YouTube channel in case you're interested. So this is the newest book, and it's, as you can guess, absolutely Stunning, look at that. I love how she not colors, I mean, I love how she colors them too, but I love how she draws flowers. They just look really, really amazing in that style. Oh, that's a lovely witch for Halloween. Oh, and those, what are they called? Sterilitia, isn't it? I think. Bird of Paradise, but it's Sterilitia Nicolai or something like that. Beautiful plant. Mermaid. Finally. Finally, there is a mermaid. All these beautiful books. And how would that be with no mermaid? Another fantastic witch. Love this one. That will look stunning once you do like, because those leaves as a frame are great. Oh, so cute. Could be some good Valentine pictures. Well, illustrations. Actually, the last couple, isn't it, would be good for that. Wonderful fairy. Some more fairies. Oh, that's like a third witch now. Look at that. That'd be a good book for Halloween. Love this. And again, the, you know, kind of greenery frames this illustrations. So, oh, look at that. This is amazing. You kind of want to do it, like color her like Audrey Hepburn kind of thing, isn't it? She does look a little bit like Audrey Hepburn. It's different hair. Poppies. I love how Lenka draws poppies. I mean, all the flowers, but particularly poppies, I think. And that's very cool. I keep fiddling with this book because there are some, you know, landscape illustrations like every other one. So I keep flipping it back and forth. Hopefully you're not dizzy from that. And another mermaid. See? Happy. Makes me happy. I love mermaids. I don't even know why. I just love them. This is very good. Unicorn. I don't think I've colored unicorn ever. I can't remember, but I don't think so. I must clearly color a unicorn. I don't think I've done any. And that, my lovely people, was the last book from the heart, new-ish release from Lenka. Does it say here the release date? I'm pretty sure it was something like, oh, that's lovely, I can color that too, 2023, but it doesn't say when in 2023. I think it was like very end of the year, must have been like December, maybe November, but I think probably December when I've first became aware of this book, and it's beautiful. So my lovely people, Lenka Filonenko, amazing artist. You can buy all of those books from her Etsy store, beautifully published. Lenka self-publishes them. You can also buy most of them, apart from Astralia and Art of Tarot. I think only those two are not on Amazon, as Amazon printed books. And those, of course, you can also buy from her shop in this beautiful kind of, on this beautiful paper. Mine are only bought from Amazon. There is also Magical Season, which we have seen only like a few pages across the Coloring Heaven issues. And there is another book which is only available digitally, which is called Colors of Summer, which is also very beautiful, but this is the one I do not have at this point. So I hope you enjoyed it. I was kind of whizzing through them because there was so many, so I didn't want this video to be too long, but it's probably still a little bit of substantial video. And you will see me coloring these books going forward, definitely, because they are awesome. And I invite you to check out Lenka's YouTube channel, Instagram, and I will post all the links in the description below. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you shortly. Bye!